Hello everyone, welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria, and here are more examples of how the Apollo line may appear in the palm. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's just take an overview of it. We're going to look at this line here. This is the lifeline. And what are these things on the lifeline? Well, these are islands, a chain of islands. And their purpose is to disrupt how the line normally would move. It could be sickness. It could be something wrong as far as the lifeline is concerned. This has to do with physical. The energy is sapping for some reason, and it's usually something to do with the health. All right, so here's the Apollo line coming through the heart line. And then there's a break here. And it continues here. But of course, I'm starting this way, but actually it's coming this way. All right. So what's happening? The Apollo line is halted. It has stopped. And because of this line, the lifeline, this delicate health here, there's disruption in the energy. That's the main problem with this. Disruption in the energy. So when we have the disruption, during this period of disruption, if we look at the years, this starts, I'd say close to 20, age 20, and it ends at the end of that decade, going into the next period, around age 30. Well, there's a delicate health situation, and it affects the operation of the person's talents. Can't go on. It just halts things. All right? So that's that one. Let's go on to another one where we have another kind of disruption. In this case, this is the lifeline. Here we have the headline. You see these little strange things here? Something is wrong with the energy. This is how you think, your mental capacities. They have kind of been put on hold. So when we have that, this indicates the space. Let's look at the space here. It manages to cross through the heart line, but it gets stuck here. You notice where it's getting stuck? Before it can cross this line, because this line has a problem. So I'm pointing these things to you so you could see the Apollo line is affected by what's going on with the other lines. That's why everything is like togetherness. You have to see what's happening with the other lines to get good movement, the correct movement. Now, once this is cleared up, then the Apollo lines continues the movement, and then we have no gap. How long that takes, I don't know. It depends on the person. And what kind of markings? This could be an island, or there is something wrong with the energy here. Something has gone wrong. That's the main thing. And as it says here, mental power weakened. All right. Now, let's go on and see what we have here. So we have a big sweep of the Apollo line. We've been getting it as a straight line, but here it's not a straight line. So what is happening here? The Apollo line starts in the lunar area. This is the moon area where we have intuition, imagination, and creativity. And it's moving up, swinging up to the Apollo mount. It actually goes right through the mount. It doesn't seem to come out, but it's certainly right through it. Okay, so we have the rising of the Apollo line from the top portion or of this lunar area. So when that happens, near the percussion side, because remember this part is the percussion side, it indicates imagination and the power of language. To a line so rising, we should, if the mental world be strongest, say that the person will achieve success as an author. Doesn't have to be an author, but the person could be into writing. It could be poetry, but he seems to lean toward literature. All right, so that's one here. So yes, the Apollo line can go straight, or it can start from some other area. And we will be looking at examples of other areas, but I just want to show this one to you first. All right? Imagination and power of language. All right, let's look at the last one. Here we have the Apollo line coming from the upper area of Mars. See, it starts here, swings up, and heads to its home base. That's my word, Apollo. That's what we have here. So, if a line of the Apollo rises from this area, upper Mars, the subject will be affected by the characteristics or qualities of the area from which it comes. And in this case, upper Mars designates display of calmness, resignation, resistance. They don't fight like the area of Mars over here. They're a little more diplomatic. So that's what we have here. Calmness, resignation, resistance, and the fact that the subject does not allow themselves to become discouraged, achieve success and reputation. All right? He's continuing to move on, but he has these characteristics that are leaning on it. And these are good. These are good. So this is what we have here for the rising from the upper Mars. Remember, wherever it comes from, it takes those characteristics and continue going. So yes, the Apollo can do this. Sorry about that. Apollo can start here. Anyway, we will see more examples on our next video. Well, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. And welcome to the new subscribers. This is wonderful. Glad you're here. Have a great day. Love yourself. Take time for you. Love and light. Bye.